twerk some booty for some 30 millions, billions, the monies.
A woman marries a woman or a guy marries a guy, do that, you go straight to hell.
LGBTQ is not religion.
What is going on
This is
here? What are we looking
Michigan,
at?
a predominantly Muslim town that made it illegal to hang the gay flag up in public space, causing a small war between the LGBT community and the Muslims that live here.
This is America. I have the right to say I'm against the gay pride flag. If anyone has an issue with it, they could go kick rocks.
You keep your flag, you want to put it at your house, put it at your house. Do not put it on city property and do not put it in our schools.
I mean, yeah, technically they're allowed to do it.
Gay Pride Parade to hear what they thought of the gay flag ban in Hamtramck and what they think of the massive controversy.
I don't think you should be hanging a pride flag at the Capitol buildings and stuff like that.
Children to dangerous forms of public nudity and
Can you have it at your house and other places? Sure, I don't give a fuck.
Sexuality at an age in which they are incapable of understanding what those concepts.
But at this point, it's kind of like church. You kind of gotta keep it out of school. Like sexual education's one thing to a certain point.
I love the attention. I get a lot of hugs, a lot of photos. People seem to enjoy it.
Okay, so you're walking around with an erect penis today?
Mostly.
What are your thoughts on like families walking
Mostly.
around here? Is that like too much or like?
I just avoid them as best I can and give them a thumbs up and never had a problem with anyone. So you want to walk with me and find out?
Sure, let's go. Did you notice what he's packing today? Yeah. Not inappropriate.
No. I am part of the community that kink and queerness are one and the same, and if you don't want your kids to see some queer, kinky shit, you shouldn't bring them to Pride.
And then I found a naked old man.
Yeah, you shouldn't bring it to Pride, but you should also.
Oh my goodness, I knew I forgot something.
Holy
so,
shit.
What drove you to take all your clothes off?
Oh, I just thought it would be a festive thing to do. Everybody seems to smile.
Is that inappropriate for you to be out here with your penis
There's
out?
so many little kids, and we kind of shy away from them.
Okay, so you kind of squirm away. Got it.
And then I saw this guy.
Sir, can I interview you?
Go ahead.
Okay, I like your outfit.
I'm enjoying what I got for free. I didn't start getting these till about 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Tell me about it.
It was unexplained.
What do you mean? Like gynecomastia?
Yeah, I'll live with it and celebrate what I got for free.
You don't think it's like inappropriate with kids out here or what?
That's what Pride's about. Kind of celebrating Pride.
Even if there's like families and kids out here?
Well, if I'm out here to celebrate, and that's just how it is.
Those are tits, bro.
Trouble, like, with the law.
He has man tits.
The law enforcement.
I
It's
see.
safer over there.
From the little legal research I've done, walking around with
It's
your
safer
birthday
by the
suit
law
on is
enforcement?
illegal.
I would
was curious
imagine
to
it
see
is.
What the local police would say when I asked them if I too could whip my penis out.
Question for you, officers. Am I legally allowed to have my penis out today?
Do whatever you want.
Okay, so that's not against the law?
It's not against the law as long as you're not masturbating and you're not fully erect and it's not for sexual gratification.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
The police clearly didn't care, but what about the people and their
No one
families
wants to
attending
tackle
the
a
parade?
naked
What are your
dude.
thoughts on the people out here that are showing like their penis and that sort of thing?
I don't know. I get that it's like, they want to be themselves,
Sure.
But it's like, there's also kids here.
What I know is that we're all experiencing brokenness, and I know my life has been completely transformed. I may have never struggled with homosexuality. I've never struggled with my identity sexually, but I sure struggle with my identity in every other regard. The reality is we all need help.
It can be a part of Pride, but I feel like doing it in daylight when people are bringing their children is not exactly comfortable.
I complimented someone's
Really? How old are
Complimented someone's dick.
you? Okay, so you are a minor.
yes.
Nice dick,
Is
bro.
it unusual to see these things out here?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah?
Some guys try to high-five me.
Yeah, like naked guys?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I high-fived him back.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
Got it.
I did.
So there's a lot of counter opinions that might say people coming out here showing their genitalia in front of children. Is
I don't know why, but I did.
maybe exposing them.
People can decide to bring their children here or not.
But the kids can't decide to come, right?
There aren't that many children here that I've seen.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Literally one right behind her.
children, honestly.
Okay.
Penis is
There's
not
two
the
girls in the
word
side
in
that are
world. Fight
clearly
capitalism,
underage.
fight the patriarchy.
What are your thoughts on the public exhibition of said genitalia?
Like this right here?
Sure.
Not my forte, but
Sure.
it's San Francisco. That's what you
Sure.
get. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. Leave the kids at home.
And then I saw this mom with her kids.
Why did you bring the children to the festival today?
We teach them that you can have a mom and a dad like we are, or you can have two dads or two moms, and that those are all family.
So would you allow your child to transition?
Yeah, I would support them. If
Okay.
my child was trans and we, went through all of the steps and the support and everything that ultimately I would want them to be able to live as their authentic selves. Every preschool we applied to in San Francisco asked what his preferred pronouns are. And we felt like, honestly, like he wasn't even 3 at the time. Yeah, I think that gender is a spectrum.
Should I ask this guy? Okay, question for you guys. Maybe officers, do you think that children should be exposed to your private parts in a public manner? Do you think it's
Everybody's private parts are out.
Got it. Okay, so if we were to see someone whose penis was out, which we've seen today, is that inappropriate for them to be out like this?
I mean, it's natural. Like, everybody's born with the same body, so why?
I see.
Yeah, why try to body shame people?
Got it. So it's not like public indecency in any capacity to expose a
all.
kid to that.
Not
So
at all.
anyone who may believe that, do you think that's an erroneous, intolerant notion?
It is the natural body, and so why not give kids the opportunity to see comfortability in his main form?
I think it should just be up to the parents.
So we saw a guy named Spider-Man who had an erection.
A guy named
and he-
Spider-Man.
walking around with him. Do you think that's beyond the line? Okay, I guess we'll never know. Is it like wrong? for you to
He
put your
thinks
kid
they're
in this?
fucking
What do you
around.
think?
Yes, this is.
As soon as he's like, "What's up, Jelly?" As soon as he's like, "We saw a guy named Spider-Man walking around with an erect penis," he probably thought, "Oh, okay, so you're fucking with me now." Nope, Spider-Man had his dick out. He wasn't stroking it, but it was out, and it was hard. They made that very clear.
If you had a child, what age would you let them transition?
Facts,
genders?
nothing for kids. Ass and titties everywhere.
Further into it with my child is gonna make them bring up more ideas. So leave the kids alone. I don't do none of that.
It spoke to a mom who said gender's on a spectrum. What do you think about that?
There's no spectrum. There's male and there's female.
After hearing the mixed opinions of one of the most controversial topics regarding pride, that being children's exposure to these ideas, I wanted to know what the attendees thought of the gay pride flag ban in Hamtramck.
Do you think that's an infringement on like the First Amendment or something?
Honestly, yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
I don't see why it affects them. Like, why would they even care who waves what flag? It's messed up.
If that's what they want to do, that's on them. I think it's dumb.
I don't think that's acceptable. It's discriminatory.
Sure.
You guys are gonna figure it out.
That's the whole mission.
After hearing the opinions of the LGBT community, I drove to Hamtramck, where they banned the hanging of the pride flag in public, and I immediately noticed countless hijabs and, surprisingly, pride flags.
There are a lot of gay flags out here, actually. I wonder if that's in direct response to what's going on out here.
So I knocked on the door of the first house I saw hanging the pride flag.
Hi. We were wondering if you'd be willing to speak about the whole gay flag ban.
They said that they didn't want to fly the flag on public property.
Okay.
So this is private property.
Got it.
and I would say that it's kind of controversial. There's a lot of pushback against gays in general.
Okay. And is that because this is a predominantly Muslim community out here?
I think that's part of it.
Do you think the mayor is a controversial figure after this?
He is with me.
For context, Amer Ghabib is the mayor of this town and made headlines
his
for
name
being the first
Khabib?
Muslim mayor in a U.S. city. And he recently entered controversy after defending the city council's unanimous decision to ban the display of the LGBT flag in city property. But what did the Muslim community think of this decision?
How you guys doing? What are you guys' thoughts on this gay flag ban thing?
I don't really care about it.
You don't even care.
Genders, you know.
Two genders, okay.
Why they adding the third, you know?
So they're trying to inject their values into your guys' community. Is that kind of how you feel, or?
No, I mean, they were here before us, but like at the same time, it's like, why are you making it such a big thing? You could just live your life in peace, and then we live ours in peace. Just don't go knocking on people's doors and yelling at other people like Muslims. They be putting
Is it okay to be
flags
homophobic?
in there.
Not okay to
Really? Oh, so people
be
are putting
anything
flags on, like, your
towards
guys'
anyone
houses.
hateful
That's
wise,
kinda
I'd
crazy.
say.
Yes, we have another flag
Like,
over there. Could be interesting. Maybe they have.
so this is what I say always about this kind of stuff. It's America. You have the right to say whatever you want within, certain respects. You can't cause like panics, you can't scream fires, stuff like that. You can't call people to like violence, stuff like that. When it comes to like racial slurs, bro, I think that they're dumb and people shouldn't be using them, but it's not gonna stop. People are gonna use that shit no matter what. I personally don't give a shit. However, I do think that the flag stuff on like city property, that's reasonable. Like, to tell you the truth, they've been so like I don't give a shit if they have it or not, but like they've been taking statues down and they've been taking like, I don't know, like the word God out of stuff, or like the Pledge of Allegiance and shit like that. And if you take that out of the stuff that's being funded by like taxpayer dollars, then you have to take the stuff that's on the exact opposite end of that, whole argument, and you have to get rid of it too. The only stuff that's supposed to be on like state property is state property stuff about the state or the country, not the way people identify sexually or whatever. Who gives a shit? When you go to the DMV or the courthouse, why does it matter whether there's a pride flag up or not? Like, state flag, country flag. If your city has a flag, that's all you need. Everyone else can put flags up at their own homes,
Some thoughts?
Not happy with the ban. I believe it to be unconstitutional. We've had 3 flags torn off.
Really?
Our porch.
Yeah, the first time they ripped the flag.
See, that's fucked up. That's... Thank you. That's fucked up. You shouldn't be tearing people's flags off like that just because you don't like it. Like, you don't like it, that's cool. It's not your fucking house. Who gives a shit? It's not like these people are standing on their porch fucking making out with old ass fucking couples, respectively, and like butt fucking each other in public.
And then the next 2 times they actually jumped on the pole and broke the brackets. So that's a new one.
We saw them. They were, probably 16, 17, 18. I believe hate is being
Although I
taught
still
to
don't
the
think you
kids.
should be whipping
I'm
your
not
dick out in
teaching hate
public.
against Muslims. Muslims should not be teaching hate against gay people.
Okay. So is there like an invisible tension?
That's facts
out here
right there.
now that otherwise did not exist?
Tension is, I think, between the gay community and council.
Got it.
We don't blame our neighbors for this.
I see.
There are slurs going on,
Okay.
people are being called the F word and various other things.
Publicly?
Yeah. Where does that come from? It's being taught. I think it's being taught from the mosque, from the pulpit.
Interesting. Okay.
They had
So
young people at the polls screaming, "Kill the flag," during the voting.
After hearing from both sides, I began to walk to the town hall to see if I could talk to the city council that unanimously voted for the flag ban, when out of nowhere, an old man screamed at me through his door. What's up? What's up? What's up? We're just walking around talking to the people that live here. Ask them about this gay flag thing.
I think this is the United States of America,
Yeah.
and we can fly any flag we want. That's the nature of this country, and I'm frustrated that we won't sit down on both sides and discuss matters and come to a reasonable result.
And mid-spiel, these Muslim teenagers pulled up and asked what we were filming. How you guys doing? Let's talk.
It's because it's not really about the flags. Whether or not they can fly the flags or not, it's not the big deal. It's whose dick is bigger. It's just a pissing contest on who can get their way in the city. That's all it is.
To these guys real quick.
What's the video
That's
today?
politics.
We're investigating the gay flag ban thing.
We go egg the flag. We gotta go egg the flag.
Really?
Right now. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right now.
You guys are about to go egg flag.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't know if this is the best idea, boys. The old man seemed to recognize these kids, so they pulled over and things got crazy. Maybe not the best idea. I don't know about this one, boys. So,
You got a
why'd
small
you guys
wiener?
come out
That
here?
sucks, dude.
And then we was not sure it was you.
It's me. What are you guys up to right now? You guys are throwing eggs around?
No, it was his idea.
So you see that flag right there?
I see that, yeah.
That's some gay, bro.
Okay.
Right? And we don't mess with that. We don't mess with that. Right? So our religion is, oh yeah. He visited our classroom.
Apparently, this old man used to work at the school these kids attended, and the most unexpected debate began.
This kid right here is probably the dumbest one of them all, right? But he's the loudest one of them all.
Apparently, this old man used to work at the school these kids attended, and the most unexpected debate began.
Look at that, a real hippie, American hippie. You guys, freedom is what this country is about.
So you guys don't support that? You guys don't support the flag?
We're Muslims.
All right, in my science class, right?
Yeah.
They told me there's something called the XX chromosome and an XY chromosome.
Sure.
Right?
In this country, you can be who you want to be.
Yeah.
And if you want to stay here, adapt our ways, please. I was going to move to Ireland. I wasn't going to take my American ways there and try to make
Man,
them
I'm about
into
to move back
America.
to Yemen, bro.
You guys won't even listen, will you?
My teacher hung up a pride flag.
I was on your
right?
school board.
I took it down, I stole it.
I gave you money. I was a boss of your school.
You were about, not anymore.
You act like a bunch of assholes.
Did you take him?
I'm a minor.
Why aren't some girls with you?
You okay? Are you
Why
okay?
aren't some females with you?
Hey, because that's hold
Why
on, bro.
don't you
That's
treat
hold on, bro.
females equally? That's what this
Hold
country
on,
is
bro.
about. You
Hold
need
on.
to start treating your women correctly. The country is freedom.
Yeah, it's freedom.
I just told you that.
Is it raining?
LGBTQ. You support LGBTQ?
Raining on him.
You are LGBTQ?
What? I'm not. I don't even know what those letters.
You see his little pencil stash?
Yeah. Ha, 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 ha. You sound like stupid young men. And if you are citizens, you have vowed by your word that you will support the Constitution of this country.
But listen. He's saying.
How about some words we can understand, gentlemen?
Yeah, okay.
But the
Look at their
Constitution tells
mouths.
us
Why are their
that
mouths
we have
like
religious
that?
belief. So what are we supposed to agree with you, but like disagree with another rule of the Constitution? What do you
Like
want us to
it's
do?
they're holding their mouths like open at weird angles, and they look like they're not
totally separate.
They look not real. Like look at his tiny little mouth and his little mustache. I'm 15 years old. I could grow a mustache just here and only here.
Hell no, I've gone to meetings. They voted for me.
When you said they voted for you, right? Who are you?
Richard Hiska.
Okay.
I think it's his braces are so shiny that they make him look not like a real person.
Okay, listen.
With
we
his
chose
mouth.
to come live here because the Constitution says we're allowed to have religious beliefs, and in our religion it says to not support any kind of like. It literally says do not support like a woman wears.
He's saying, oh, your laws say I can do this, so I'm doing this, which is breaking the law. Guy, you're not allowed to go around and egg people's houses and tear their flags down.
Marries a woman or a guy marries a guy.
Is that haram?
That is like strictly forbidden. You do that, you go straight to hell.
Yeah, LGBTQ is not religion.
I was Catholic. I believe those. I used to.
So the question.
You know what? A lot of people would say nowadays that the LGBTQ plus whatever extra numbers it is, their group, a lot of people would argue that it's a cult-like think. You know, they'd compare it to religions nowadays. They say it's like a religion more than a fucking like activism movement.
Is there a certain
Which, you know, there are people that are fucking out of their fucking mind, but that's both sides. Both sides have that
everyone
shit.
can respect each other, even respecting the differences in the beliefs?
That's exactly what it says in our religion. In our religion, it says that we are not allowed to disrespect any other religions.
Okay.
We're not allowed to disrespect any other
No,
people.
yeah, live that. Quit bullshitting and live it.
What we need to cut out is when people try to show that they're gay. They show it. Like you could be it, but like you don't have to show it and like act like it and do it in public. Sir,
This is the United States.
Sir, you gotta understand this community is a Muslim community. It's full of Arabs, Bengalis.
Nothing to do with cities or government.
This city,
Leave the rest of us alone.
we're leaving you alone. We're not doing nothing to you.
Bro, you just said we were gonna tear that flag out. You can't even reach that flag. What are you saying? We don't give a fuck about y'all.
I hate flags.
I don't give a
I don't care either. So why are you talking about these other?
What was the plan with the eggs?
We was joking.
How you doing?
Amidst all this yelling, I didn't realize the kid threw an egg at a house, which caused the guy to come out with a shotgun, cussing everyone out.
How the f did you get the f
What was that?
Mentally ill. He pulled a gun.
Got it. You pulled a gun? All right, maybe we split. Let's get out of here. Yeah, everyone. All right, let's go. All right. Oh.
And drive safely, guys.
They just egged the house. That's what's happening here. Step by step. All right, one step forward.
That's it, yeah.
As
Oh,
we
how
helped
nice.
Richard and this other random dude on crutches back up the stairs, the debate was over and we assessed the damage.
Hey there. Did they egg your house? Yeah, we'll go. All right, make sure everything's okay. We kind of witnessed an egging go down in real time. Try to dissuade the young lads from throwing the eggs. But two houses definitely got egged. I think it's ideal that everyone can get along, but seemingly not possible out here given the state of
shitty
things.
youths,
Also, whoever has
man.
the most viewed TikTok in 1 week using a clip from this video, I will cash up you $500. Post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the video description. Last week's winner was Viral Clips 100. Go study his account and